Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is my channel, A Ready to Wear Affair. And I just pretty much discuss mostly fashion. Luxury fashion is what I have an affinity for, but I also just talk about anything from all types of price ranges, whether that's a low or more affordable price range to high range. And keep in mind, I always usually, or 9 out of 10 times or most of the time, if I'm getting something that's luxury, it's going to be on sale and it's going to be discounted, so I usually try not to pay retail for the most part. But yeah, so that's my little spiel for my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to just go ahead and like this video because you already know I give the goods, and so you're just gonna like it anyway, so you might as well just do it now before I get into things and you're gonna forget. So this is your reminder, hit that like button, and then also feel free to leave a comment should you feel the need to do so, or if you want to just say anything. I love the comments you guys send me. And yeah, subscribe, obviously, duh. Who says that? What's her name? Glorilla, duh. Anyway, let's get into it. So this video today is a nice, fun, short video. I'm pretty much gonna cover, as you see in the title, like choker necklaces. I know, very specific, but I am obsessed with chokers. I've kind of always been. I honestly remember me being in 6th grade and being really obsessed with those like tie-dye, like not rubber, I guess they're plastic, but they were like elasticy and like stretchy, and you would just pull over your head, like the little, like, I don't know, I'll put a picture up, but I used to have like a couple of them that I would wear like every single day. And that was like my first choker, or like when my choker phase began. And I've been obsessed ever since. So as I grew older, I could afford more like legit real chokers. And so I've collected a couple over the years. Some are new, some things are more like archival. I always credit Jeremy Gamacia with like the whole archive, like, what's the word? It's a hunt. It's a whole, like, it's a hunting experience. It's like the whole thing where you're like, you see something, maybe at the time you can't afford it or you miss out on it, and like it just never really leaves your brain. It might get backburned, you know, because life happens and you just forget about things, especially when they get sold out and it's like no longer available, you know, life moves on. But then sometimes you randomly remember it. Like sometimes I randomly remember things that I used to really covet and missed out on for whatever reason, like just randomly. It's crazy. And other times I see it pop up on someone. Maybe someone had it and they're wearing it recently, like pulling out, you know, an old favorite from their closet, and then I would come across them wearing it and I'd be like, oh my god, I remember how much I used to be obsessed with these and how much I wanted them when they were available. And then I'll be on the hunt to see if anyone else is like selling it on the resale market. So like that's kind of like the whole like process. And I had a couple new in, like they're new in for me and like my collection, but they're not like new items. So I have a couple actually in this little collection I'm going to show you. But these are like my top, maybe 5 to 7 I'm going to show you. I haven't decided yet. I think I'll show you all 7. So I'm going to show you my top 7 like of the moment, ones that I find myself wearing more regularly, and or like at least in recent times. And I have a few others. These are most. The 7 that I'm going to show to you in this video are most of my chokers in my choker collection. I probably have like 2 or 3 other ones that are like maybe not my vibe right now for whatever reason, or they're just like, you know, I got it at the time and it was like super trendy and like now it's not. But I don't throw it away because fashion is secular, and there may be a day in the future, especially if I like the piece still, it's just I'm not really feeling like wearing it now. There might be a day when it'll come back in fashion and I'll be glad I didn't get rid of it. Let's get into today's video, which are my favorite top 7 chokers of the moment. All right. So starting things off with this one here. This one is actually one of the new ones I mentioned earlier. And can we get a moment for this choker? But yeah, so this choker necklace is the stunning new addition to my collection. Is a piece by Paulo Mendoza. If you haven't watched my channel yet, you probably won't know this, but if you have, maybe you know this, but I'm kind of obsessed with her jewelry. I have in my collection total, I have 4 of her choker necklaces. I think they're all from her different various collections. She's had many over the past few years, and she was really brought into the limelight by Beyonce. Beyonce wore one of her, I think her necklaces or bracelets, in her what's that, EXO, the EXO video, the video she shot for her song EXO, she wore some of her pieces, and I think she went viral after that. And I totally have been in love with her work ever since. And she is a Colombian-based jeweler. A lot of her pieces, she uses 18 karat pure gold to plate it. So they're mostly brass, but like it's pure 18 karat gold plating, which helps with longevity for sure. And I've had many of my Paula Mendoza pieces, which I've worn over and over again. I actually wear her stuff. Like I actually wear her stuff. So a lot of it is like, it's like, oh, I wore it once and look, it's in great condition. No, like it's actually been like on my skin when I've been sweating, when I've been hot, you know, like perspiring. I try not to wear it in the summer too much. Sometimes the look just calls for a choker. But I think the winter time makes more sense because there's just less oils, body fluids circulating and touching the piece. So yeah, I'm obsessed with her stuff, and this is just the newest in. I got this one from Poshmark, and it's stretchy, which is great, so it can fit like so many different neck sizes and types. Yeah, and it's just like so pretty. And I feel like it actually goes really well with this look. Like this dress that I'm wearing here, I think it really pairs very well. And then if you guys can see, like she has her symbol here. Usually I see like a PM. A lot of her pieces have like the glocus or like the bubbles shape and spear like design. And like these 3 dots here on the inside piece or inside part of the choker represent that, like the glaucus design. Signature for the brand to have these like 3 spears in their design. But yeah, so this choker here, this stunner, this edgy stunner is another new in. So I would say maybe another week or 2 after the Paula Mendoza piece I just showed you all, I got this. This is, I would say it's new to me again, just like the Paula Mendoza one, but it's not new. This is probably like 10 years old. I think it came out around 2013, 2014. And I remember first buying it on Rihanna. I mean, who else do I idolize when it comes to fashion? And I was obsessed. Rihanna actually had the gold one, and I'll try and find a picture and pop it up here for you all. She actually had the gold one. It came in gold and silver, but I wanted the silver because I felt like it reminded me of those booby trap, like jaw clamp thingies that like you would see in cartoons that they would use to like trap people like in the jungle or something like that. Like it would like clamp on their leg, which is very like vicious. But like, you know, it's still edgy. Like aside from all that creepy, scary, like goriness, sinisteriness that the concept reminds you of, like the concept of this choker reminds you of those thingies, but ignore that. I opted for it because like, I don't know, it just looks so cool. It's really edgy. It's like edgy, but it's like chic as well. So went for the silver, and I found this also on Poshmark. No, Vestiaire Collective. This is on Vestiaire Collective. The seller was selling it for a pretty good price actually. So I think I put in an offer, and like right away the seller took it. There was no back and forth, which I love when that happens. That doesn't always happen. And the seller shipped it over, and I opened it. It had the original packaging, the original like dust bag, like the felt dust bag, and it was just like so perfectly packaged. Beautiful piece. It's so beautiful in person, and I just love the quality. It's like sturdy, it's like durable, it's like thick, like it's very like it's very thick, and so it's like almost like hard, even though it's like the way it opens is like you just kind of like pull it. It has an opening in the back, so I love this. This is the best fit because it fits so many different neck sizes and like, you know, neck types. So it's more size inclusive that way, which I wish more jewelry brands were, honestly. And yeah, you just like push it to, you know, make it fit, and it's just a wide enough opening so it really can fit a lot of different neck sizes, which I love. Anyway, but I love this. I love the quality. It is, I'm gonna get close for you all so you can see it up close. Here. Yeah, I really love how I love how the jaw detailing kind of really fully wraps around the entire choker on either side. So they really, really were thorough with their design. Like I mentioned, it's very thick and durable, easy to put on and take off. And disregard like all the grease stains and like fingerprints. Like it didn't come like this, it was pretty clean. I'm sure I can pretty much easily like wipe it off with like a dry cloth. Not water. Again, this is in sterling silver. I don't see any 925 markings on this at all, so it's definitely brass. And then here you have her signature AM for Annalise Michelson. She usually does some kind of like signature or like stamp or way of making it obvious or known that they are the designer. Annalise Michelson, the designer for this choker, did something similar, which I just showed you all. Hopefully it like focused, because sometimes the lens takes a while to focus on like small items. But yeah, that's the look. What do y'all think? Isn't it so fabulous? This is this choker number 2, absolutely obsessed. And I love it. And I just love collecting pieces that I couldn't afford or I just couldn't get at a certain point in time for whatever reason. It's like a full circle moment thing, so yeah. This next choker here is also another Paula Mendoza piece. I got this also many years ago. This I got directly from Paula Mendoza though. Each collection has like a common theme or common like design element that runs throughout each piece in the entire collection, and that's what I love about her brand and her pieces in general. It's just very storytelling, and it's very like continuous. Like you could all see how each piece from the collections that she creates connect with one another within that same collection. So absolutely love that. And yeah, this is also similar to the other 2 I showed previously. Very versatile in terms of sizing because it has a wide back, like open back. And this I think also has her stamp on it. Yeah, so just like AM did, just like Annalise Michelson did with that jaw choker. She has her first and last name initial here on the inner side of the choker. I don't know if you guys can see it from this view. For as many times as I've worn it and as long as I've had it, it's still in pretty great condition. And yes, the bells do jingle. Jingle bells, jingle bells. But yeah, absolutely love this look. Again, I love it with this maxi dress that I'm wearing it with. And just one of my favorites in my collection. So yeah. So this next choker here is a affordable choker. I got this from Zara. This is several years old. I would say I got this like 2021. I remember getting it around the pandemic period. And it's so cute. I love it. I got this, I think it was probably like around $30, but I'll, you know, obviously link similars that I can find now in the description box for you all. And it's just such a great cheap thrill. Like, you know, you throw it on for that like Aaliyah vibe. Like I remember wearing another choker, not this one, another one that's been damaged. I've long since thrown it out. And I was like trying to be Aaliyah for Halloween. I was like the whole like Queen of the Damned, like that movie that she starred in when she was, I think, what was it, early 2000s? Yeah. And she had like this really, really fabulous choker. And so that kind of gives me that vibe, like that like decadent, like blinged out, like bold choker statement necklace. And I just love that. I love that. And I love that this is like encased in like black metal, like black matte metal, like the actual like metal part is in black and not like silver or gold. It's like black. So that's pretty cool. And it makes this look appropriate for something edgy too. So chic, but edgy as well. But yeah, it has a lobster closure with several like chain link adjustments. So very size inclusive, which I love. So it fits my neck, great. And yeah, I would wear this like, I would dress this up, dress this down. I would wear it with like jeans, or I could wear it with like a really cute LBD, which I've done in my like H&M and rock collection collaboration video. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check those out. Chokers can really, you know, just bring your look to the next level. Just really elevate a look that's maybe missing something. It just adds that statement element to a, you know, maybe more simple look. So love, love, love. Or something off the shoulder, throw a choker on for some focus on the neck and the décolletage area. Never fails. That combo never fails. An off the shoulder or Bordeaux like top with a choker, you're set. Your look is put together. So this next choker is, you should guess, just guess. Guess based on what you see and like the vibe and the aesthetic. What is it giving? Paula Mendoza. You guessed right. It's another Paula Mendoza piece. This is like the third that I'm showing you. I have one more. And this is different. This is different from the other chokers from Paula Mendoza, and just in general, like, it's like more of a necklace, but it's definitely a choker because it's like stiff and it's like a band and it kind of like wraps around the neck and it doesn't like dangle or hang or anything like that. So I would definitely classify this as a choker. Now, I believe that you can definitely wear it like this. I personally don't like wearing it like this because it just looks too bulgy and bulky. And I don't really love how it looks with the front facing way, but I want to show it to you guys this way so you can see, like, because you see more of the choker this way, at least head on, like face to face, eye to eye. You see more of the choker's design and elements throughout when I'm wearing it front facing, like how I am now. So you can really see it. It's really cool. There's like some enamel design here, and I feel like the enamel is all throughout. It's just, it hangs, it drops low because I think it makes it heavier, right? It adds weight to the spear, so it just kind of like automatically they all droop. But I'm just gonna turn them out so y'all can see the enamel detailing that's running across. There's also some like little pearls. Yeah, this is like a little pearl detail here. But yeah, it's such a unique choker. Definitely a conversation starter. Never seen anything quite like this, and that's one of the many reasons why I love Paula Mendoza's jewelry so much. So yeah, so that's the front facing way of wearing it, which not really a fan of. And I'll show you the way I do wear it, which I'm a huge fan of, but this is actually how I prefer wearing it. It's just cooler. It's more unexpected, and it's like subtle, right? Isn't it kind of like subtle? It's like you get a little peekaboo of the action, a little peekaboo of like the enamel detailing, and like it's honestly like enough, right? Even how I have it here, like the hair kind of covers, it hides it, which is like cool. And then you turn around and it's like, you know. So yeah, so this is how I usually wear it, and I love wearing it like this. It's like so très chic. I also really love how like it's like higher here slightly and then slightly lower. I'm just gonna turn it so you guys can see the enamel. But yeah, so cool. I usually wear this, like I wore it more recently in my styling video, the latest one that I posted maybe like a month ago, with a Zara. I wore it with a Zara like off the shoulder Bordeaux knit top, and it just looks so cool. I got this directly from Paula Mendoza. This was probably also something I got from the sample sale. And it's just so unique and so rare. And so, again, great quality, so versatile. And it's like very weighty, so you feel the quality. It has like some good weight to it. Again, not heavy, just like has good weight to it. And just so decadent. It's just so decadent. And I love these spears, like they all spin and rotate. Part of me wishes that it was like stagnant and like stiff and like didn't move, but it's fine. And again, like Paula Mendoza's branding and like just signature elements are just present throughout this as well. Again, these chokers that I have from Paula Mendoza all come from a various collections. No two pieces come from the same collection. So they're each from their own collection. But she has a way of just connecting everything regardless. And so I like how here she has like the little holes, which she has throughout a lot of her pieces. Right there, hole here, here. So all throughout. And then you see like the PM, her signature stamp, her initial right here. You can see it. The PM that's right there. I love her stuff. She's so talented. But yeah, so that's that choker. And then, what did I say about this? Okay, I've had this for like, I think 10 years. So, an oldie but a goodie. Next up, I have this gorgeous popular necklace by Vivienne Westwood. Everybody knows this as the bas relief choker necklace. I think it's called bas relief, yeah. I'm holding it like this because I cannot close it. This choker is too small for me. And I've talked about this quite a few times if you've seen some of my earlier styling videos about how frustrating it is that a lot of brands just aren't size inclusive in general when it comes to shoe sizes, when it comes to clothing sizes, especially when it comes to the bigger size, right? The bigger sizes, the larger sizes, they're just not size inclusive, just overall. Like, it's like they only want to care about people who are smaller size, which is like it's just absolutely ridiculous because a lot of the world isn't in many ways. And yeah, I have a larger neck. I don't know like what's so big or bad about that, but I just feel like, why do you make these things so small? I guess they go by the average and what fits most people, but like there's also a lot of people that just don't fit into certain sizes. But anyway, end rant. This is too small for me, clearly, so I'm holding it up just so you guys can see like what it looks like. I'm sure I've tried to make it work in the past where I was like spending like 30 or 20 minutes just trying to squeeze my neck into this and feeling like a tightness as I was wearing it. I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. That just sounds unsafe. So I'm just holding it up for you guys to see it. I might just end up selling it because I can't wear it. It's too small. But it's so beautiful. And I just really hope Vivienne like expands the sizes for her necklaces, or even like, and I'll show you guys like what I'm trying to describe now. Actually, let me take this off. Like she has like for this necklace in particular, and for other necklaces, I think she has like these what appear to be like coily connector pieces. I don't know if this is shown here. But she has like these coily connector pieces here at the end of the necklace where they meet like the closure piece. So both sides have this coily connector piece. Probably can't see it too well here, it's very small. Yeah, they're like these coily connector pieces, 3 of them at the end, like the metal tips. And they look like they could be springs, but they're not. They don't move. I feel like she can definitely revise, or like her or the brand can like kind of just redo the design and make it coily or springy so that it has some stretch and some give, so it gives some allowance for folks who have bigger necks like me, like moi. That would be lovely. This is my plea to the brand, thanks. And the coily detailing is also here where it meets like the centerpiece. The pearls meet the centerpiece of the necklace, like the globe. Just throwing it out there, guys, you know, just throwing it out there. Be more inclusive. But I want this necklace. I want it so bad. I would wear it all the time if it actually fit me. And it's also making me feel like any other Vivienne Westwood necklace that has a similar choker design I should just stay away from, which makes me so sad because like there's like the 3-row, well, this is called the 3-row bas relief choker, I think. But there's another, like she has so many variations of like chokers and necklaces. She's just really big about like the Swarovski, because these pearls are faux pearls, but they're Swarovski faux pearls, which is really cool. And then the metal / hardware is brass. This also comes in many different like metal colors. So like this is silver, there's gold, obviously. There's like a rose gold, there's like a black, like a matte black or just black. And that might be it. So lots of variety. She needs to just address expanding sizes so that we can all enjoy her beautiful necklaces. But yeah, so that's that on this necklace. I just had to close this video off with none other than Paula Mendoza, of course. And I've worn this several times in my channel. Several of my videos have me wearing this. I'm obsessed with it. I think this is probably my most favorite choker of all time, like ever. And I got this on The RealReal many years ago. I remember stalking this because I first saw it on Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale wore it with this like really cute white dress like over 10 years ago. And I like have been obsessed with it ever since. And I was stalking it and then it sold out because I couldn't afford it. And other celebrities wore it too when it came out. I remember it being like super trendy and famous or like popular among celebrities. And it was probably just after Beyonce like made the brand like really famous. And I just couldn't afford it at the time, but I was like stalking it, and then it became available on The RealReal maybe like a couple years later, and I missed out on it. I missed out on it the first time, and I was like so pissed, beating myself up about it. The second time around, maybe like another year later or something like that, I found it on The RealReal and I jumped on it. I probably got it for, I don't know, but a steal. It wasn't in pristine condition, it was more like very good or something like that, like, you know, showing some signs of wear. But who cares? I was like, I need to have it. And so I bought it. And now I wish, and so yeah, I have it, I love it, but I'm starting to see the wear and tear. Like it's starting to like show tarnishing. And I'm so sad about it because like, what am I gonna do when it's like unwearable? It's gonna get to that point. So I'm on the hunt for this again. So y'all better not come looking for it and finding the pieces that I'm supposed to be finding. Even though I don't think you will because I'm a small channel and nobody really knows me yet, I think it's still safe to talk about this and like not worry about someone taking it if it becomes available on the resale market. So yeah, so this is it. This is the Hera choker. I know the name for this one because I've been recently looking for it, and the rest I'll just like, if I can find the name of the choker, I'll like write them in the description box for you, of course. But yeah, I just love Hera. Hera is just a stunning piece. Obviously very just adjustable. You just slide it on, slide it off like the others. And I love it. It's so delicate, so demure, you know, definitely more of a glam choker to elevate a look, to make it look so much more like sophisticated. This is definitely it. Not edgy really, more glam, more elegant, more sophisticated, more demure. So that's everything. These are all my like chokers of the moment, or chokers that I'm currently obsessed with and have been wearing a lot lately. And let me know your thoughts. What are your favorite? Do you like any of these? Would you wear any of these? Are any of these inspiring you to get into chokers again? I'm rocking chokers year round. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, stay respectful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, girlies.